Mike Moore Media.
Good morning from the wonderful land of Eden. Hi, it's Mike and Annette. It's Monday, August 30th, and we're live. And we're here taking your phone calls at this number, 336-932-1881. Hi, sweets.
Good morning. I can't believe it's August 30th.
I know, you sound so sad. Are you sad?
It is sad.
Well, it is. What happened? What happened to the month?
What happened to summer?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, it's still hot, hot, hot.
Well, but didn't we have a good time in July?
And part of June.
Part of June,
Yeah.
July, and a little in August.
Yeah, it makes
Okay.
me sad to think.
Well, don't
of
think
it.
about it. Yeah. Yep, we had a good visit with our family and granddaughters and our daughter and son-in-law. And yeah, but it seems like that's been a long time ago now, doesn't it?
I know it.
It really wasn't, not just weeks ago. But here we are, taking your phone calls. That's the main thing we're all about right now. If you'd like to phone in, be a part of our program, please do. 932-1881 is that number. Anything on your mind you want to talk about? Well, we can do it. Your comments, maybe you've got some classified, some buying and selling, having a yard sale coming up. Get through the rain on Wednesday. And it's going to be cooler for the weekend.
Really?
Yeah, today's going to be the hottest day of the week.
How much cooler?
Well, it's going to be in the 80s. Yeah,
Okay.
but that's better than in the mid-90s.
That's a real cold wave.
Yeah, it's chilling down, folks. Okay, I want to give you an update on Hurricane Ida. She made landfall along the Louisiana coast yesterday, Category 4 storm. Sustained wind speeds 150 miles an hour, 13 inches of rain.
Ooh.
In some areas. And early this morning, one person reported dead. That number expected to rise as rescue crews assess the storm's aftermath. The big problem, you haven't seen the news this morning, sweets. You slept in a little. Over 1 million people in Louisiana without power. Did really a lot of damage to all of their transmission lines, so it may take weeks to restore power there. And of course, it hit on the same day as Katrina 16 years ago. 1,800 people died in that storm, Katrina, in Louisiana and Mississippi.
So this is not as bad.
Not as bad. Let's see what it says here. Ida was stronger but smaller than Katrina and didn't have the big storm surge
Okay.
in that back in 2005. So it's downgraded now to category, tropical storm. Was a category 4, but now tropical storm as it moves through the mid-Atlantic and northeast. That's its track here for the rest of the week, and we'll get a lot of rain on Wednesday from that, apparently. Okay, so certainly thinking about those folks down there, it's a difficult time. And if you saw some of the early morning newscasts, wow, lots of damage there from Hurricane Ida. Okay, all right. So how you doing, sweet? You okay?
I'm okay.
Other than sad that the summer is ending up. Well, I have a little something here while we're waiting on phone calls. 932-1881. If you'd like to be on the program with us, really easy. Just phone in and we'll talk. Posting this here on our Facebook page in a little bit. What men and women notice first about the opposite sex?
Teeth.
Teeth first? Okay.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things I know.
One of the first? Okay.
Teeth.
Some other things? What did you notice about me when we met so long ago?
I don't know, but don't you say what you noticed about me.
Oh, I won't.
Said
Okay.
it was my ugly hair.
Well, it was your pretty feet. I still say you were barefooted.
I was not barefooted. I was not.
I really thought
I
you
know
were.
I had on sandals.
You probably did.
Gosh.
Yeah, okay. Let's see here. I am barefooted at the moment. It feels good to have the ground underneath your feet a little bit longer here before it gets too cold. Let's see. Eyes.
I was going to say eyes.
Are the first thing. That's number one on the list that men and women notice first. Eyes. Okay, this is their list for men in order. Eyes, smiles, breasts,
Of course.
hair, weight. Women notice eyes, smiles, height, hair, and dress sense.
Nobody says teeth.
Nobody said teeth. Let's see. I've got another list here. Let's see. More research here showing that you have 27 seconds to make a good first impression. How about that? 27 seconds. And here we have smiling, being polite, smelling nice, being a good listener. That's what attracted you to me. Being a good listener, right? And making eye contact. No one said teeth. I don't understand. I kind of
No,
look
I
at
hate
teeth.
that, not making eye contact.
Yeah. I'm looking at you right now.
Did you too?
Let's see. More research on a date. The average person knows within 15 minutes if there'll be a second date.
I wouldn't think it'd take that long.
Might not. Yeah. Maybe 30 seconds or a minute if you're not too bright.
Compatible.
Not compatible. That's true. Okay. All right. So, yeah, teeth, certainly important, but not on some of those lists there, it looks like. Okay. All right. Speaking of teeth, you got a dentist appointment tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Hope that goes well.
Gotta get my permanent crown.
Get your permanent crown. Okay. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right. Let's see here. Something else I wanted to mention here today. This is was in the June issue of Carolina Country. I love that magazine. That's for North Carolina cooperatives. Like the all of the
Sounds like farmers.
Well, it's the the electric cooperatives. That's what it is.
Okay.
Those people. Yeah. And this is a good write-up here on big screens under the stars, drive-in movies making a comeback. And they're more than you think in North Carolina.
I thought we had about the only one around anymore.
Well, we right around here, yeah, Eden Drive-In here, sure. But then we've got drive-ins in Shelby, Kings Mountain, Tabor City, Lexington, Albemarle, Chapel Hill, Raleigh, and Henderson.
But I thought we were one of the last ones in the state.
Well, we are, along with these others, apparently. So there are 1, 2, 3,
I didn't
4,
think
5,
there were
6,
that
7,
many.
There are nine in North Carolina mentioned in the article.
Does it mention us?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, Eden Drive-In Theaters here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it talks about the good old days and some of the. It lists all of the drive-ins and where they are and Facebook page and phone numbers and all of that. So this is kind of interesting. Big screens under the stars. So they kind of had a comeback in COVID last year. Yeah, took a whole new approach there to drive-in theaters. All right, we haven't been to the drive-in in a long time.
Too hot.
Too hot. Okay. All right, so we'll get that in maybe in the cooler weather. I don't know. All right, now here's the big news for today since we were last together, and I'll let you share this with our listeners, sweets, about FedEx and UPS.
They never make left turns.
Get out of here. You're kidding me.
And there may be some people out there that know that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just found out about it Thursday, but evidently it's been a company policy for years.
And I thought the man who told you was crazy.
Mm-hmm. I basically told him that. And I said, nah, I don't believe it. But we've done some extensive research on this.
I Googled it. I Google things that
I did it too.
Don't believe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. I guess in some cases they probably have to, but in most cases, nope. It saves time and avoids accidents.
Yeah, you're right.
And the article I read said that that's what we all should do to save time.
Avoid left turns in your life.
Yes.
Okay. Well, FedEx UPS policy, never turn left through oncoming traffic. Reduces the chance of an accident, cuts delays caused by waiting for a gap in traffic, which it also wastes fuel. And I did a little more research after you. They designed routes to eliminate as many left-hand turns as possible. Typically, only about 10% of turns are left.
Okay.
Of those people. How about that? So I think I'd
like to follow a UPS truck. And they make good money, too.
Pretty good, I think.
Did you look at the salaries of a UPS truck?
No. No. I did see Parade yesterday had, that annual salary thing.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes you feel so incompetent because everybody else is making more money than you. But UPS was in there, but I don't remember what it was.
I forgot how much an hour. I mean, it's on up there.
Yeah.
And, why do they not have doors, and why do they wear shorts all the time? All kinds of...
They wear shorts in the winter, too, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they keep the doors open in the winter, too.
And why do they wear shorts?
I guess they don't have doors on the trucks. I don't know. Do they have doors?
I don't know. They got to have...
Or just keep them open?
Just keep them open. They got to have doors, you would think. Well, that cuts down on the production costs there via with no doors. Yeah.
And it seems like I read the trucks are like $200,000.
Oh, my God. Well, you did all kinds of work on that. Gee. But why do they wear shorts? Oh, what's the...
Just because the trucks aren't air conditioned. It's so hot.
Okay. Well, what about in the middle of the winter?
I guess, I don't know.
They may make good money, but they'll freeze in the winter.
Do they wear... I guess they wear shorts year-round. I don't know.
I think they do. Well, you got to be a hardy breed.
I don't know about FedEx. I just know I prefer UPS over FedEx. Everybody has had, I think, probably at least one bad experience with FedEx.
Yep. A couple of years ago, that was the holdup was in was it Kernersville? The Kernersville hub.
I used to think I preferred FedEx over UPS, but not anymore.
Okay. All right. So there's our FedEx and UPS story. Okay. Let me give you our phone number again. And if you'd like to be on the program, we may have a short program today if we don't get any calls. 336-932-1881. 932-1881. And I'm looking at my confirmation. We are now signed up with Open Table. So that
Open Table?
Open Table. That's what I did yesterday, so that we already have our reservations for dinner with friends this coming weekend.
Open Table.
Open Table is the place to go, apparently, and you can make your reservations. And
what's Open Table?
That's where you make your reservations. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I now have an Open Table account, so you can use that to make reservations everywhere.
Oh.
Everywhere that has Open Table.
I thought
not everywhere does.
I thought you'd actually gone to the particular restaurant.
Well, I did, but then it directed me to this company.
Well, I hope that works.
Oh, I hope so too. Yeah. So I'm just thinking here, it says easily modify your upcoming reservation. So you can make some changes there if you need to. Keep a list, and this is important to us, keep a list of your favorite restaurants around the world, since we are such world travelers.
Well, I say let's just take off to Paris this weekend.
Oh, sure.
And make a reservation.
Well, you could probably do that. See your dining history and your reviews. And listen to this, get points toward amazing rewards. I don't know what the rewards are, but it says earn rewards every time you make a reservation and more. Life's just too short to waste a meal. So I'll do some more research on this. I know we've got our reservations for this weekend, so that's a done deal. That Who knew?
If it works.
Who knew years ago that would have something right at the